West of the Tracks has a strange effect. After I finished it, there's a lingering feeling of melancholy, like going through time travel, losing my purse along the way, and not being able to get it back again. It feels like I'm trying to find my way back, but I couldn't see the tracks anymore. This was the comment by Peng, my film lecturer. A comment that has intrigued me to walk the tracks he walked, and perhaps find his purse along the way. A 9-hour-long documentary full of repetition, enduring, community, self, and searching. It was shot by Peng over a duration of 2 years with a cheap DV camera, documenting the decaying industrial factories in TSC3. Critics have called it one of the most important films of the 20th century. When I do film reviews, I tend to form a straight line opinion from A to B in an attempt to condense the essence of it all. But for West of the Tracks, I won't be doing that because these 9 hours are already the condensation of this fading world. The film starts with the tracks, over 7 minutes long, going on and on. It was the most fascinating scene for me, as though it was preparing me for a long journey. It demands my attention to come along this ride, and I can't help but wonder, where are we going? We stop somewhere foreign, and it feels empty, desolate, and lost. As we cross the platform and into the smoky fog, we have come to a very different and strange world. Unlike most fly-on-the-wall documentaries that border on a voyeuristic line, the people here acknowledge the camera's presence. They act themselves unabashedly, and I felt as though I was taking up the spot of documenting them myself. Perhaps Peng felt the same way. His presence and his camera might have blended into the community, but he was an outsider at the same time, watching and observing. The earth, the people, the work, the cleansing, and the uncertainty, shown persistently over and over before we go further west, again and again and again. I often thought of art, film, music, and culture are just things we leave behind for the waking world in the future. West of the Tracks is just that, an uncompromising documenting of a very, very specific history. To its truest sense, the main character of the film wasn't the people or the glooming factories, it is TSC3. It is only human to be concerned about withering circumstances, like the endangerment of polar bears or the Duka tribe. West of the Tracks shows a very different reality, one that is truly in between and falling into the cracks of society, one that was going to be buried without a single afterthought that no one documented it. I can't help feeling a little melancholic and lost watching the last days of TSC3. But the journey must go on, so we hop on the train and ask ourselves again, where are we going? The clarity comes, and I answer, further west.
I